Let's do the do. Let's do the do. This orientation is locked. Please rotate. Oh crap. Forget you. Alright. Whatever. Orientation is locked. I was trying to get y'all a little bit more the natural light. Welcome. Where is my camera? Oh, okay. And my glasses. Where you at, baby? Listen, I'm pumped. Whether there's people on this or not, I know it's not necessarily the best time. Welcome to live chat. To go live is not the most ooh-wee moment, but what I would like to say is it's my freaking birthday and I'm excited, so I don't care. That said, I have some beautiful news off the rip just to start it off. Oh wow, look at that. I can go bubbles, birthday party, dance party. Yo, this is fun. I'm having a ball. It's my birthday. I'm here to celebrate. I want to give you some. I'm calling it birthday astrology. All right, I'm being selfish. This is me in my full Aries mode. I'm selfishly calling this a birthday extravaganza, but I will give you some real life astrology updates on the Libra full moon. But now, before I express some of my excitement, happy birthday. What up, what up, what up? Hey, my guy. Yes, April 14th. You do got the same birthday. I haven't been on Facebook. That's the only way I think I have you. Other than obviously you hear me on YouTube. So what's up, my fellow Aries brother? What's going on? There's not too many people I know with the same exact birthday, except for people that I don't really know. So full circle, I'm excited about that. My birthday news for you, the best gift that I got was on the morning of my birthday. I got an email and YouTube decided to go ahead and say, boom, we want to partner with you, AKA we want to throw ads on your videos so that we can make money off of your talent and you can make money off of our platform. So full circle with all of that. Thank you to YouTube. Thank you to each and every one of y'all here. Really, it's a tremendous pleasure. It's been my big dream 4 to 5 years ago. I think 5 years ago when I first set out to leave the U.S. And, you know, maybe I'd actually been gone for about 3.5, 4 years. 1 year that was in California, and, you know, all that and everything in between bartending, serving, personal training on the beach, committing espionage and treason against my country by accident in freaking Asia. What else? I mean, just so many different methods and means in the life coaching, in the process of actually being able to monetize YouTube. And even with this being the early stages, I'm sure they're not going to sit there and pay out bank on day one. But regardless, I'm here to really take a moment to share this inspiration, understanding that inspiration is very finite. Okay, it doesn't stay. Understand that. What's up, Jamie? How you doing? Inspiration is finite. It doesn't stay. So with that being said, it's like, let this be the proof that even if it took the 4 years, what's up, Rhett? Happy birthday to you too. It's everybody's birthday when it's my birthday, because we're going to act like it. We're going to party like it. I am going to give y'all some of the Libra full moon update. Tomorrow, early on, I'm going to tell y'all now, tomorrow I'm running a free event myself. Eileen, who's a Mexican singer out here. She's pretty much sound engineer, the whole nine, music production. I can't even tell you all the things she's done. She'll be able to do that. She'll be leading us through a meditation. What's up, Semmit? How you doing, brother man? She'll be leading through a meditation tomorrow and go ahead and doing a performance. So this is literally like Leo on stage right here. This is my 9th house in Leo. Teaching through performance, teaching through art, teaching through sharing within a community, a small knit community of people. PD will be coming tomorrow. I think he might be doing some, what do you want to call it? I don't actually want to call it out. I ain't going to call it out. I ain't going to throw his business out. He might really be having to make more of a shorter appearance tomorrow, but doing a tarot pull for each and everybody. So I'm not going to call out why, but thank you all for the happy birthdays. Real talk. For me, the best gift was YouTube monetizing on my birthday. I mean, they gave me that green light. They were like, yo, homie, you can start making dough. I don't even care if it's 2 pennies. This was for the last 5 years before I left the US. This is the last 5 years. This was my dream. This is my personal dream. This was the number one, okay? I didn't want to get married, I didn't have the white picket fence. I didn't want to have a home. I didn't want to have no kids. I didn't want to do none of that. My personal dream was I want to travel the world. And I do not want to work to do so. I want to feel like I deserve to get paid to just be my exciting and fucking exuberant and passionate and inspiring self, all while doing whatever the hell I want, aka art forms. So the beauty of all this is, and I thank you all again, I wanted to come on here and really share this moment of pure inspiration, excitement. Tell you to obviously like that. Tell you obviously to throw that thumbs up. This is bigger for me than retreats. This is bigger to me than, honestly, life coaching and working with people one-on-one or working with people in groups. Yeah, just pay me to be me. I feel you, Jamie. This is literally what I'm talking about. It's like, I'm not, in the wish that I had. What's up, Corvette? How you doing, my man? I'll see you in Houston very soon. Jamie, I see you in Houston very soon as well. There's a couple people. Jessica, I see y'all in Houston very soon. My aunt, if you want here, I'll see you in Houston very soon. If you are in Austin, definitely say something, send a message, let me know you're there, because I'll be in Austin pulling up all within the next like 2-3 weeks, and right before the retreat. So that said, I wanted to kind of just announce that I'm fucking excited. I'm doing this event tomorrow. It's free. I'm trying to come here to share the link to that event. So give me one moment. I'm just gonna press copy and share. I'm gonna do it right here in the chat that I'm having with y'all, and then I'm gonna get more into the Libra full moon. Then I'm gonna get more includes paid promotion. They're telling me it's included paid promotion. Super dope. H-Town, what up? Love y'all. I want to do the very same thing like mini spiritual soul tribe here. Absolutely. What I want to ask is, what's stopping you? And if nothing is stopping you, how can I help? That's what I want to say there. This is for me, my Saturn Aquarius in third house. How can I use my platform to help you communicate your unique personal message? You have something that you want to go out there and you want to get out. You feel like you have a message. I want to say this, and I've been doing this with interviews with people. You can go back and watch and check any of them. I'm talking specifically to you right now. Full moon Libra. What can I do? How can I use this personal platform to go ahead and help you push a message? Whatever that message is. There's some trauma you want to work through, and all you need to do is come out here and speak how you got through that personal party journey. Great, let's do it. You have a personal talent, a creative talent, and you want to go out there and say, look, I want to start this new adventure, Aries season, and I want to use my connections, my social networks. Libra, full moon, us coming to a full understanding of everything being illuminated about what was once private and in the dark. Some of that for me was just asking people. Okay, so let's say yesterday, prime example. I asked PD, I say, PD, we're doing this event tomorrow. Obviously, your network has way more in the numbers, and whatever you say, people are going to see it in an expanded format. And I said to the peace dealer, I said, yo, can you throw this link up on your profile? Okay, boom, he did it. And maybe like 7 or 8 more people sign up to the free event tomorrow that I'm posting right now in the event. Libra full moon, Libra social, and movement mantras. So there's just something that says movement mantras on here, and I'm going to let you know what that is. Before I do, definitely just go ahead, before you lose all this part, to just, I'm going to pin that message as well. Voila. So yeah, go ahead and check that event out. The link is right there. I just posted it and I pinned it. I'm going to copy and paste this. Libra full moon, so I can give y'all my full attention. Social and movement mantras. And I'm going to explain what movement mantras is. For those of you that come to the retreat, I know some of you are in this chat right now. You don't know yet, but you're going to know. You're going to know when I say movement mantras. This is one of the big, major key things that has transformed my life and allowed me to really fully embrace that, the rise of the spiritual gurus. You could throw that word out, but you get what I mean. Teachers, educators, performers, okay? Each one of you when you know right now, what I really feel like part of this moon is, I haven't looked at none of the astrology for honestly days up to weeks, because I just been Venus in Pisces. Mind you, this is my birthday, right? So my progress chart is Venus in Pisces, Jupiter in Pisces, Neptune in Pisces. I've never been able to chill so much in my life. Yesterday, I went to a fucking spa for my birthday. Shout out to my mom. My mom and my sister came out to Mexico. Shout out to both of y'all. If y'all watching now, they're catching a flight in like, I don't even know, like an hour and a half. So shout out to y'all. They brought me to the spa yesterday, and I needed all that water energy. Okay, so for all my teachers, my gurus, my spiritual teachers, understand this. Understand the elements. Okay, I'm a fire sign. Okay, I'm a light worker. A lot of angel blood within me in my own ways, and as a part of that, all of those things, fire really naturally made me an exorcist. Point blank. Period. I exorcise demons. Period. I am at one facet of who I am. One facet of who I am, especially with all this fire within me. I don't know. A lot of Leo, a lot of Leo, no, a lot of Aries, a strong Leo, and a couple Sag. Fire signs in astrology. Thank you for those thumbs up. I see 44 on screen. 444, building. Hello, happy birthday. Let's go. You're an individual. So am I. Gang, gang. Aries season. Fire signs are exorcists, and as a part of this, you know, fire purifies. Okay, fire. And Jessica actually sent me the message the other day. Fire purifies. Okay. Air signs are easily able to remote view. This is like astral projection, remote viewing. Be able to watch myself talk to you, or just visit you from God knows wherever I'm at and whatever dimension I want. Air signs have that ability. Earth signs really do well working with crystals, okay? Because crystals come from what? The earth, molten lava. So they're very much able to sense the energy behind crystals and X, Y, and Z. And water signs, which is what I was actually getting to tell you today, right now, for this message, water signs are focused on water magic and cleansing. What is water magic? Water magic is honestly always going to be unknown. No one will ever know the heights of water magic. Why? But you have to understand the ocean is still like what, 80% undiscovered. So you telling me we got all these maps with the Indian Ocean and this lake and this sea and blah blah, and we still got 80% or so, I don't know the real number, 80 to 70% completely uncharted. Okay? But what do we keep doing? We keep looking up at space. Right? We keep looking up. We're like, oh, we're gonna explore outward. We gotta go off planet. Like, motherfucker, you don't even know what's on planet. So understand that when I say water magic, these are things like intuition, okay, is invisible. You can't qualify intuition. You can't put it on a scale to say, how intuitive is this person or not? You're never gonna know. It's hidden. It's esoteric. Okay? It's magical by nature. Thank you for those thumbs up. 5-5. We're all becoming more magical than this Pisces energy in the sky. Venus, Neptune, Jupiter. That conjunction has opened up all of your superpowers. You are now starting to see, like, I can now zoom in. This is literally crazy. I'm not kidding. I was cutting my hair. I think I told you the other day. I was cutting my hair, I was lining up, and I could, in the dark, which I always had night vision, but in the dark, I can zoom in. And my eyes were like freaking, they were like bug eyes, and I could see, like, I was like, wow, I can hear the clear audience used to just randomly pop up. I never thought, I was like, oh no, like clear audience is not one of my abilities. It's just not, right? But now it's like, no, it is there. It's always been there. But you're starting to realize that there's time where people used to think, oh no, you're crazy. I didn't hear nothing. But you know you heard something. You know when you know you heard something, thanks for that thumbs up. But other people did it. This is your ability, okay? It's your ability. So you heard somebody whisper and they were like, don't go left. And you're like, don't go left. And the person next to you is like, what are you talking about? Why not? We're supposed to go this way. And your guides, your spirit's like, no, don't go left, homie. Go straight. You got somebody karmic that you need to meet. So if you go left, we're going to throw you off course. We're going to make a car crash. But it's going to put you back straight anyways. So what's a lot of happening right now? Hey, what's up, Michi the Queen? Happy birthday. Gang, 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 gang. What you're starting to realize is you're not designed to work anymore. And that's why this message is so important. This whole first half of this message is pure inspiration. That's why this message is so important. You're not meant to, if you know you were born spiritual, you're not, since 2020, December 2020, when that Gemini full moon came, and we had that conjunction between, was it Saturn and Aquarius? And Jupiter in Aquarius. This was the full expansion of our knowledge of everything extraterrestrial and unique about the world, about our societies, our communities, and which communities you're going to be with and attached to. Okay, which is why you should definitely check this link down below that you see is pinned. Go ahead and check it. Pull up to the event tomorrow. Happy birthday to all y'all. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Megan, I'm gonna get back to your message. Send me, I love you. Checking out of Spain, my guy. Feel free to type in what state or country you're from, by the way. You never know who's right next door to you, and we can go ahead and make those connections. This is everything for my Aquarius third house. Communicating, making those groups happen. You are not, especially if you're watching my channel, if I'm being honest, you're not here to work. You're not here to work and trade your time for your money. You're just not here to do it. If you're trading time for money, I want you to take a second to evaluate, how can you not? How can you adapt to more of your creative, instinctual passions, Aries, and use your social connections to be tactful in the ways in which your personal identity, your personal Arkansas, what up, baby? H-Town, what up, baby? In secret, I'm got your message coming. I'm just starting to come back online. So for anybody that's been messaging me, I'm telling you, my junk, y'all know how it is on birthdays. There's too many, okay? And I'm gonna just call it straight up. I'm a fucking real one. So I'm gonna respond to you, okay? But I'm gonna respond to you when I can with my presence. So if I can't give you presence, I'm not gonna talk to you. It's not because I'm being mean, it's not because I'm an asshole, it's because I actually do fucking care. I'm not gonna just be like, fuck off. We don't do that fake shit. So if I didn't respond to you, I will get to you. And if I did respond to you, I really fucking like you. Like, I like you more than most people. Because I don't be talking to people unless I do. All right? Okay, so thank y'all for the patience on all that, though, on that forefront circle. Join that event. Megan, I'm going to check your message. The second and the final message to end here before I get into this. Understand that your friendships are helping to carry you. You have to be willing to be bold enough to ask somebody for help. Okay, so I just did an exorcism. I'm not kidding. I'm gonna show it to you. I actually flipped this shit upside down. I flipped it upside down because until I get rid of it, this shit is pure evil. On some real shit, it is pure evil, but the energy has been cleansed. Look at this. Okay. Oh, see what I'm saying? Oh no, fuck that. I'm not trying to get too close to it. Look at this. All right. This was just the end result of an exorcism, helping somebody go through, obviously, the stuck icky parts on their heart. This was a green candle, and I'm fucking this apartment up. When I tell you, and here's the magic, like, you don't need to keep worrying about money, okay? You don't need to keep worrying about, this is really important. It's really important. You see this. I can't fake this, okay? There's no reason why a green candle should turn like this. There's no reason. Unless you... Okay, I'm gonna get away from this. We're gonna put this back. Alright, I just had to show you that. But it still needs to get the fuck out of my house, to be honest. Because that's not okay. Y'all saw that. My point is, there's no reason a candle turns green, okay? You don't have time to work anymore. You only have time to be an individual and rely on your friendships and your connections to help you expand, okay? Yeah, good call, bro. You seen that shit, right? Hey, it was in my ear, and my ear was like, too close, bro. Get the fuck away. I need to just like throw it out today, but it is an Airbnb, so I gotta send them the picture, and I think that the insurance might cover that. VA, what's up, gang gang? I think the Airbnb insurance might cover that. So if it doesn't, we'll figure the next step. But it does need to get the fuck out of my house. Because my ear was like, nah, dog, get that shit away, homie. We ain't fucking with it. But because these things are happening, okay, literally I went through, and this spirit was, honest to God, really fucking evil, okay? It attacked me multiple times, okay? Psychic attacks, physical attacks. It burned me a couple times, but it don't know I'm fucking fire. You can't really burn fire. We just transmute it down and put it back in the right way. What else? So much shit happened. It tried to make me sick, dizzy. It didn't. There was this snake-like moving in the belly of the person that was going through their exorcism, and it hated sound. That's why my ear is like, it was like, get away from me. Sound was one of the ways that really helped to get it out. Sound was one of the things it hated. This was definitely a interdimensional being, essence, whatever it was, evil entity. Now on the plane of Earth, it was more like a level 2. But the thing was, wherever it actually is from, wherever you see me looking over at it, it's like, I see it fucking, it's like creeping at me. It's like, it's trying to bring me back in. I'm not kidding you. It's trying to bring me back in. It's like, give me more power. So I'm not going to talk too much more about it, because I'm not going to give it much power, because I still, until I figure out what has to happen, it still is too close. It needs to get the fuck out. But the point that I bring this up, whatever dimension that it was from, it's what I've been trying to tell people and warn people about all things prior. And thank you for that extra protection. Honestly, thank you. I had so much protection that night. And we had to go through an Ikaros. I don't know if y'all know what the Ikaros is. But the Ikaros was here, and part of that protection that was going through. There was ancestors, fucking angels. There was all types of protections in here. It is alive. And it can't. I'm pretty positive that it can't die all the way. I'm pretty positive, but it was enough for me to get it out that person's body. And I can't lie to you, y'all. My house caught on fire a couple of nights ago. Actually, the night before my birthday. So on my actual birthday, I was very tired. I was very tired. I wasn't really tired as much as drained. I needed to recover. It was like kind of warrior going through battle and needed to just nurture. And the water element that I was talking about, I had to go through. I went through a spa all day. I was soaking in water, in the jacuzzi, in the sauna, and I was sweating back out all the excess, because it did try its best to attach onto me. Thankfully, I have my own energetic and auric fields that it was kind of attached to the outside of my energetic and auric fields, but it didn't really it couldn't get inside. However, water is one of the agents that are cleansing. So I was talking about air, earth, air being remote viewing, earth being like, for one example, crystals, and being able to connect with them. Fire, exorcisms, which is what happened at night. I had candles lit all over this place, and I made sure to raise the temperature, the heat of the room, as well as using blankets to raise the heat of the human body so that it can help fight off the disease. And then water, which is what I needed the actual day of my birthday, to go ahead and cleanse. And I had got massages. It was literally like a couple hours. I don't even know. Sauna, steam room, the whole nine. My point behind this is, when you're going through stuff like that, on the next day, the whole next day, like, I was pretty much slow. I was just like this. Wasn't really like, I didn't have energy to give out to nobody else, and it just was what it was. I had to recover, and the water helped me do it. And I got to such a relaxed state that I was able to do that. My point of telling you all that, showing you that, because I really didn't want to show anybody, I didn't want to take a picture of it, because whatever dimension that shit is from, quite frankly, it is strong. It just is what it is. It is strong. But here is not as strong. Generally, spirits do not have power, physical power, in this realm. When spirits do have power in the physical human realm, which is starting to happen, because the veil is broken. So mind you, my house caught on fire, but it caught on fire when I was sleeping. At about 2 a.m. At about 2 a.m. Caught fire. Smoke, the whole nine. No alarm went off, nothing. Spirit just had to wake up and be like, yo, go take care of this shit. And I come out and it's like, oh shit, there's a fire in my home. And that shit turned black. So my point being, we have to really take inventory and be real serious about, we do not have time to be working and trading our time for money. This shit that I just showed you, and the reason I showed you is, this has been happening all your life, whether with or without your knowledge, all your life. There have been protectors, let's say spiritual protectors, guardians, that have been dealing with these entities all your life, with or without your knowledge. But now what has happened is, the veil is much thinner. I told y'all this before. 3D, 4D, 5D, all the densities, the dimensions, the densities are converging. So now, stronger level demons, fucking evil things, esoteric, invisible things are able to step into our 3D physical human world. And as a human race, we're not ready. We're not ready. And this is why with this Jupiter conjunction with Neptune, our illusion, our mask, our veil, the smoke has started to clear, and more people are having their spiritual awakenings at an all-time rapid rate. 2020 was a big one of those conjunctions, and this one just happened this year, 2022. Just a couple days ago, I think on April 12th, was like the height of it. So today is the 15th. It's starting to separate again, which means that you should already be understanding what your powers are. You already know what your new gifts are. And on top of that, when the Virgo moon came by, you were able to have chances and opportunities to practice that with other people socially. So you're now having other witches, you're now having other fairies help you. And I had to make calls. I said, yo, hey, I know you do a lot of candle magic, and this exorcism happened last night. Do you have any advice? And I had hit up Jessica, one of the women coming to the retreat as a facilitator. So thank you, Jessica. I want to throw that love out to you right now out loud. Understand that like she's another powerful fairy. She has a couple things in her. She has a little bit of orc blood, fairy blood, a little bit of elf blood. Elves being like really amazing at like money management and other things, and a couple other things. Point being, she was able to help and was like, okay, look, boom. Now, from what I'm understanding, based off of blah, 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 the intention that's put into the candle, now might be a time to get a black candle, okay? To help neutralize that energy, neutralize black. Any black crystals you see, understand that neutralizing power. Okay, this one's volcanic, okay? This is the volcanic crystal. Neutralizing energy, okay? So then to either one, tie a rope around it so you can get like hemp rope that burns pretty easily. And when that burns, it'll help neutralize the energy in this space, because that thing still has a little bit of life in it, even though it's weak and it's dim. It's just in a cage for the time being, but it has to die. Today I need to get black candles, today. When you're able to tie that rope around it, let that rope that once had you tied or bound, if this was a heart chakra candle that I went through for the exorcism, somebody's heart was bound to that evil entity. Okay, whatever it actually is, doesn't matter. I don't even want to call his name out, because you have to understand, the piece to the side this as well. You have to look at this as like Zampaktos. It's like, you cannot name your demons, okay? Don't give them strength. Do not call them, there are certain people that I had to just start calling Voldemort. Some people I just call Voldemort. I don't say their name anymore, because each time you do, these enemies, these entities, they get stronger, and you need to understand that. So whoever's causing you stress right now in your life, even if they look like a fucking human, because we all do, right? Most of us, it's not that simple. Even when we're unconscious, we don't know what we are. Y'all motherfuckers ain't humans, okay? Like, some are, but a lot of these motherfuckers are agents, disguising what their real intentions are. And we have to be very careful about giving energy to people by calling them by their names instead of some code name. Voldemort, that nasty shit over there, okay? Yeah, fuck that shit, whatever it is. This is why you don't have time to work. The amount of energy that it took, first off, thank God I have my guys here, and this woman had very strong guys as well, because they both protected us. But this is the type of ceremony where if I knew that was going to be the it, and I knew it was going to be, when I tell you I knew it was going to get ugly, it hit this moment when the Icaros came on, and I was like, oh shit. Because the last time the Icaros came on that I know of was when I had to go through my exorcism. And in whatever aqua way this is, it was at a retreat, actually in Colombia. And somehow my spirit exorcised me, myself. I don't recommend that shit. I was not prepared. I didn't have to be prepared. Like, this human meat suit of me wasn't. My spirit was fully on board. It fully understood. Thank you, Glam, for the happy birthday love. And my I don't ever recommend that shit. The point is, and why I had said that is, I would have, looking hindsight, I would have liked to have had another sorcerer, another fucking genie, fairy, magician, witch. I would have liked to had another one to work with me and do this, because this ceremony, this exorcism took 5 hours. Now, for anybody to be doing 5 hours of work by themselves, yes, all next day I had to go to the spa. I had to use the cleansing water. I had to use the spa. My face, honestly, right now, it feels so amazing. It's so super soft, and I really love it. I had to go heal. I had to cleanse. And then with all the heat from the sauna and the steam room and the jacuzzi, it allowed my body to heat up enough. I know that bird is awesome, right? I hear him every day. I wake up to the birds every morning because my room is mad dark. My room is like pitch black, and it's been like my druid sleep rejuvenation chamber. So like, normally I used to wake up with the sun. I like waking up with the sun, but this particular home is what it is. So the birds wake me. And the point is, as I get into the full moon astrology, the point is about everything I'm saying right now, because I feel like the 7 of you that are here, thank you for those thumbs up. Drop it, drop it, drop it. Thank you for those birthday loves. Thank you for helping this channel once again get to the stage where on my birthday morning, YouTube gave me the approval. Monetization is official. We're working. We're working the dream. Understand that you, whoever you are right now, whoever's coming through and whoever this is for, like I'm proud of you. It's just that simple. What's up, Steph Wallace? I'm proud of you. Understand that the what you did, I don't need to know the it. You know why I'm proud of you. And that matters. And all the feelings you have, whether chaotic or otherwise, they're valid. You literally deserve, and I want you to do this on the other side of the camera, I want you to pat yourself on the back. You deserve this moment to just go, yes. While Venus is in Pisces, you're starting to recognize that you don't even need to work as hard. You're starting to magically manifest things. Magic. Like real magic. You just think about something like, oh, I want a taco. And then, whoo, taco just. Yesterday I said, I want some lavender oil. I've been in this city for a month and a half now, and I'm walking yesterday. The same day I say I want lavender oil, I get lavender plants. And now I'm touching the plants, and I'm like, oh my God. And I'm like rubbing it all over my body, and it's like, wow. I didn't get the lavender oil that had to go through some sort of processing. I got the plant. I got the whole plant that I was able to rub on my body. This is the magic of all this Pisces energy, Jupiter, Venus, and Neptune. If you wish for it, if you're bold enough, Aries, to wish for something, anything, the bigger, the more imaginative, the better. If you're bold enough to wish and ask for it, thank you for those thumbs up, I see you. It will come in a way that you have to basically, like Pisces, when you wish for it, let that bitch go. If you try to focus on it and be like, do things to make it come true, it's gonna run from you. Because then you're not operating from a place of actual abundance. Actual abundance is I already have. This has been the easiest season of my entire life. In business, in my personal life, in love, and money, and in everything. It's just been the easiest season of my entire life. But it has only come because I have officially just said, it's all here. It's literally here. Like 5 months or so ago, I think I made a wish and I was like, man, I just want to monetize YouTube by my birthday. But then when I looked at the metrics on how I was moving, I was like, realistically, it might not actually happen until like October this year. But I let it go. I stopped focusing on the numbers. I stopped focusing on how. I stopped focusing on all that shit. I let it go. And then the day that it got monetized, I didn't go live for days. Used to would have been like, I'm gonna go work on it right now. Oh my God, I'm right there, just a little bit more, P. Just gotta push a little bit more. And instead I'm like, la 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 la. And I enjoyed my family, my sister, my mom, like I said, they just left today. And I enjoyed my family. I said, you know what? Nope. Family time is way more important than my passions in this moment, because my family is a part of my passion. And if they're going to come out of the country to come visit me, I'm going to live the lifestyle that I wanted to create, which is to not have to work, to be able to passively go ahead and live my life and get paid for being me. I deserve to get paid to fly to places to help people go through their journey. I deserve that. I deserve that. And what you're understanding right now, congratulations, you do too. You do too. You already did it. Okay? There's nothing more to do. You don't have to push harder. You don't have to work harder. I want to say money on this level, because it's like, I feel like whoever's listening on the side, money is the thing that you keep allowing you to fucking hold you back. Stop. And I'm saying this from personal experience. Stop. Stop. As soon as I stopped, I started just honestly spending money way more mindlessly in a way, and just depending on the fact that I already did what I needed to do. So it's not very mindless at all. It's like I've already created this system. YouTube was a part of that. Because when I'm not live, when I'm not posting a video, there are still videos being watched. And this is just a part that you can't account for. Okay? If I was trying to follow the metrics, what's up, Elijah? Happy birthday. Thank you, dude. If I kept following the metrics, thinking, oh yeah, by October this will actually happen, then I was never going to be able to release and surrender to the fact that videos are still being watched from 3 years ago, 2 years ago, last year. Videos that I thought would never hit were the biggest ones. I can't measure all of that. You can't measure each and every step of your life, and you have to let go of the small details. I needed to hear that from myself over and over and over. Pernell, let go of the small details. On the 10th house, my public image, the small details, I'm Virgo. Virgo, the small details. Public image. But when it really comes down to it, and I step into my chart, and I thank y'all all for those comments and engaging each other in the comments. I see y'all, and I really love it. I really appreciate tremendously when you're talking with other people in the chats. Because during this time frame, like, you know, when these messages are coming through, as much as I want to engage right away, right now, I got to get this shit out, because somebody needs to hear it. And I am in that stage where, as well, this is a part of the trust. This is a part of the trust that I've already created the systems where I know that I don't have to say, hey, make sure you respect others in the comments. I don't have to say that. Part of this energetic system that was created already built that. All that hard work shit part is done. This is like me trying to give you live examples. Now you're just relying socially. Right now, I'm socially relying on y'all to be tactful, to be diplomatic in the comments, to engage others. That has nothing to do with me. To trust. If you're on your spiritual journey right now, I promise you one thing that's going to require trust. It's going to require trust. In Aries season, what you need to trust the most is your fucking instinct. Trust your gut instinct. And understand that the instinct of a baby, 0 to 2 years old, it never fails. But you're not a baby anymore, are you? You're an adult. You're a warrior. You the shit. You is the shit. So what happens when you have that gut level instinct of an infant while you're an adult, and you can actually communicate that through different means rather than just anger, rather than just hate or resentment, out of confusion, which is all the downsides of Aries, okay? It'll communicate from anger because it can't, like a baby, communicate what its message because it's just too temperamental. It's too much in its feeling, in its emotion, in its need now. Feed me now, I cry now. Or I cry now to let you know to feed me. What we're being able to better understand is how to use that gut instinct, but how not to be so childish in the parts of a kid as an adult that you would like for yourself to be more diplomatic with. to be able to be selfish, but not arrogant. This is part of what this Aries season is teaching us. To be able to be selfish, but not arrogant. Because there's a difference between being ignorant and arrogant, okay? A baby, an infant, is ignorant. It's ignorant. It doesn't know what you think is wrong, or what you think is right, or what you think is for me. It doesn't know all that. It just knows what it needs. So there's a certain ignorance. But as Aries season is here, 0 to 2 years old, you put that into now an adult body, and all of us are here, whether you are an Aries or not, it's very different. What's up, Lighthouse Tarot? It's very different, right? Because you can communicate, you can use your mouth, you can use your words, you can even use your body language if you don't like to speak to say, somebody goes, hey, you like that burger? And you're kind of like, that's a form of communication. Now, maybe in that same scenario, arrogance would be, man, fuck that, bro. That burger is disgusting, yo. You made that? Ugh, that's arrogant. Even if you don't like it, and they did make it, to be tactful and diplomatic in certain situations, Libra full moon, you need to look at where Libra sits in your personal chart. You need to look at where 7th house sits in your personal chart to understand what that really means. But my point behind it is, I had to drop that one more time in the chat just to say what up, what up, what up. Definitely join. There's Full Moon Social tomorrow. It's free to join. There's no reason why you shouldn't. Movement mantras. Excuse me, I'm being a full Gemini today. So my 7th house is all Gemini. I got like 8 Geminis in the 7th house. Definitely have a great group of love here. Thank you. I appreciate that. I really do appreciate that because be honest, I spent a lot of time making sure that was a part of the cultivation. Fatima customer, let me check in your comments real quick. Fatima customer service moderators to keep the soul family grounded. Absolutely. I'll take a moment. I want to take a moment to shout out Fatima. You know, she did something that was so amazing on one of my longer videos with the animal oracle readings that I would like to do for you real quick. I want to pull an animal card for you. And every month for the new moons, so I did it in Aries new moon. I don't do it for the full moon, it's just a lot. But every new moon, I like to do the forecast for each zodiac sign. I like to give everybody, based off your rising sign specifically, with your sun being the secondary or tertiary impact and influence that you follow by. I like to do the forecast. And them shits are long and they're live, right? So it's like to remember where Virgo is or Libra is. You heard it in my chat. It stresses me out to have to go back to timestamp these things, right? Like it takes so much energy to put out. And she went ahead and she was literally, so shout out to you, Fatima Faith. And congratulations to you. She just got her name officially changed to what she know was for her. That takes courage. And she went ahead on full faith, literally, ironically, in Espanol, fe, F-E, fe. She went on full faith to say, look, like I trust my decision to do this. So shout out to you on that. But long story short, she timestamped like a 2-hour video just so that other people behind in the community can go ahead and, with expediency, check on their particular rising sign. And I do it for people to watch. I do it for people to be prepared for what the fuck is coming next. Because y'all saw this shit. I'm gonna show you one more time because I need y'all to understand the war that's really going on. You have to understand that this is inside somebody's heart. Okay? That was stuck on somebody's heart. All right? Like, understand. When we talk about spiritual war is here, and we say that there's no longer going to be nuclear warfare and blah, blah, blah. See what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. Okay, I'm not touching that one again. Fuck off. That's done. Yeah. Apparently one of my superpowers is I get dizzy when something is not for me. Or something is... Yeah, that's one of them. For children watching this, I am not recommending you play with fire. But I will say that fire is one of those things that it is used to purify. Understand that. I prefer, and I've been using matches more, rather than uh, rather than lighters, because of the butane, because of the chemical. So I just want to throw that out there. Thank y'all for those thumbs up. If you didn't hit it yet, drop that thumbs up button, baby. Fire is one of the things to purify. And I just had to like, you hear, I'm like, had to go back through that real quick. And then the last thing I want to say about fire, for those of you who are practicing fire magic, candle magic, whatever it is, working with the element of fire, don't blow out your candles. Don't blow your candles. Find another way. I started this new technique where I go like this, and I've been firebending, and the fire just go. And today actually, for the first time, I took out 2 candles with my hand, just one time. Firebending, okay, avatar, airbending, earthbending, waterbending, all that shit's real. I watched a waterbender yesterday play with the water, literally, I'm not kidding. I've watched this on the ocean in Playa del Carmen. I've watched waterbenders. People transmute water energy for healing and cleansing, and she used to do this for Earth. She wasn't even doing it for herself. She was mad powerful. What up, Kat Sterling? Kat, I want to see you tomorrow at the event. You didn't make the last one. You did register. This one's free. It's in the pinned comments. Check out the Full Moon Libra Social and the movement mantras. Definitely do that for all y'all's here. And thank y'all for that thumbs up and that likes. Thank y'all for the birthday love. And let me take that moment to go ahead and check in with your comments while I do a lot of elemental work like that. Yeah, thank you. If y'all have, matter of fact, let's use community right now. Let's do that right now, okay? For those of you watching, I want you to share one technique, your favorite technique, whether it's elemental magic, chaos magic, blood magic, which accidentally happened like 2 weeks ago. Apparently I did blood magic by accident. Literally, it came in the form of a candle, but like a red candle that spilled, but that was just a whole nother level of crazy. Not my specialty, but whoa, wild. Sex magic, I want you to share one of your techniques, one of your magic techniques with the community. Just drop it in the comments. Help me out, help your peers out, and the community out, okay? That whole Astro Tribe involved. Drop one of your magic techniques in here, and I'm gonna share one of them with you right quick. And this one is actually sex magic. And this one is actually, I'm a fan. I'm a fan of sex magic because look, here's the thing. First off, you're gonna have sex anyways. So with that said, you might as well practice safely. Practice intimacy, but safely. Understand, sex magic is strong. So I think that's another reason why I share it, because if you practice it, we all practice in sex magic, even without our knowledge. So one of the things that I love to do is, let me see, sex magic. I want you to type your magic technique in the chat, please. Sex magic. Prior to insertion. Set and honor your intention. And then whisper. I'm being a little funny on this part. Whisper that intention, but I'm also serious. In the midst of connection. I say connection specifically, and not sex, not intercourse, not penetration. I say connection with intention. Then whisper that intention in the midst of connection. And then finally pray afterward. Pray together, by the way, together. Pray afterwards on your manifestation. Okay, this is one of the ones that I really do love. And I just dropped one of my techniques. Have a great day, Elijah. Hey, thank y'all for that. Smother the fire. Okay, yeah, so smothering the fire. There's another one. So usually, like, I'll put one candle on top of the other. All my candles are somewhere right now. I don't know where they are. But generally, you could put one candle on top of the other. Or, like, here's a rock. I mean, this one says life. This is actually my company, the Institute of Life. LY capital F specifically for faith. And the balance between life and death. Lie being LYE that we used to use, or that Sicarios use, and etc. to disintegrate the human body, okay, when they bury it, so that there's no more evidence, bones, and all the other shit. They use LYE, lie, and the F was this distinguishing factor, LYFE, from a company where but distinguish that between life and death, because life obviously it spells itself out. When you take that F, you got LYE, which is used for death. And I remember this phase, and I really want to share this story with you for a moment because it has something to do with me as an Aries in this Aries season. Thank you. The birds don't stop. They don't stop. When I tell you I'm surrounded by so many angels, when I see birds, I see angels. I took a walk this morning at like 6 a.m, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, maybe 5. I think 5 angel wings, 5 angel feathers were there. And check it out. So I got a new plate of stuff, and I got this feather. I found it on the ground this morning. Thank you, Andre. If you're on this live, I see somebody just said happy birthday. Está bien, okay. So I got this feather this morning, and forgive me on my attention span. I'm so excited. Can y'all feel the energy? I'm just happy. I'm really just happy. You know, like this entire month, I've really been resting. And I never used to be able to rest. Really, I couldn't. I used to always worry about everything. But the problem with that is, and what Venus in Pisces, on my progressed chart now, I now have a Venus in Pisces. Rest inside my home has been a part of that. And having the home where I can actually express my imagination without having to worry about all the small details on the day. So again, thank you, Jessica. Jessica's been one of the people helping me out with like just administrative and assistant type work, stuff that I would just have to always do as well with my other blah, blah, blah duties. And, you know, my heart is beating so hard. It just has so much joy. So I found this angel feather this morning as well. And I picked up these flowers from the floor. Don't pick flowers from a tree, okay? Only take the ones from the floor. And I want to take a moment. Thank you for those thumbs up. If you're brand new, you didn't hit it yet, drop it. And I'm going to check y'all comments. Because Megan, I think I need to go back to you first. You asked me something. Megan, are you still here? Can you just throw a thumbs up or something so I can answer your question? I told you I would. New York State. What up, baby? What up, New York, New York? Okay, meet you the queen. I fly into New York May 10th. And I fly out of New York May 23rd. Back to Mexico for the retreat. If you're a woman, obviously, I have what's today? I got another interview with somebody today or tomorrow. There's a couple more set up. But if you're a woman who come to the retreat, I'm still doing the interview process. I got people coming. I believe there's 3 spots. There was 2, and I think there might be 3 spots for women to come down to Mexico. So that's that. Just reach out to me, send me an email, P Stiller, send him one, or Jessica. And all 3 of us will somehow communicate and get back to it anyways. Come to the event tomorrow. You see the link posted in the bio, and not the bio, but in the chat up at the top. So go ahead and do that. I just dropped it here again one time. Megan, I'm gonna get to you now. Where is your comment? Wait, is she still here? Megan. Okay, I don't know. I don't think she's still here. All right. Megan, if you are still here, I will go back to your comment. In the meanwhile, let me check the rest of these people, see what's happening. If you have some questions, if you have some insights that you would like to know, maybe even about personal placements, or you have a personal question, this is a good one to do and talk about right now. I know I said I was gonna talk about the Libra full moon, but in all honesty, this is birthday astrology. I was just happy about my birthday. Happy birthday, my Aryan brother. Gang, gang, gang. Earth Angel vibes. Ah, when's your birthday, Earth Angel? What's the actual date? Let's give you a preemptive shout out, or unless it already passed. And thank y'all for shooting out your magic spells. I'm about to start talking about some of those that y'all shared now. We know you love us. Bang, thank you. Well, all the care, no pressure. My circle is small. Gang, nothing wrong with it. I retired 2020, literally pulled out the workforce. Absolutely. 2020 was the time. And it took a lot of courage for people to pull out in 2020, because in 2020 it was still like, I don't know, like shit looking real crazy, looking a little real weird. Took a lot of patience and faith to do so. But now in 2022, all y'all motherfuckers getting yanked out, and that's the big difference. You either pulled out on your own in 2020 and even prior, because a lot of you were doing it prior, but you either put on your own in 2020. God probably sat your ass down in 2020 and said, you don't have a choice, I'm pulling you out. Or if not that, you definitely have your illusions being broken. And if it's not you in 2022 now, this is like your parents, the people you care for, you know, who you want to be woke, but they just weren't. They're starting to get pulled out after this conjunction. April 12th was the height of it. Your state, yeah. New York. I'm coming to New York. Anybody, if you are in New York, while I'm in Connecticut and New York area, if you have some community work, I'm going home to Connecticut to, one, visit my nephew, but two, I'm lining up community work, going into schools, going into workforces, and doing what I do, teaching what I teach. So if that's that, you have an opportunity, you want to share, do it. And if it's possible, same thing with Houston, Jamie, Cam. I know y'all was in Houston. I will be in Houston. If you have any community work in that Houston area, Jessica, if you watch this or you're on here, any working in Houston area, Houston and New York are the two places I'll be within a couple weeks. So I'm looking to just give back, point blank, period. Where's your magics at? I don't know, Fatima, you're good now. Yo, I got an offline combo for you. Okay, this is when you're available. Ended up in the ER last night. Wow. Okay, we're gonna talk. Fatima, hit me with that. I'm happy to hear you're good. But taking baths. Yo, what? Taking baths. I feel you. Unfortunately, I only have a shower here. You know, you gotta be rich to have baths in Mexico. Damn, I got you all in combo. Recharging a little bit weak. I've been through it worse. Yeah. I really feel like a lot of us who have been like on that part of the journey where we're full loaded, activated. I told y'all a couple weeks ago, I said, look, y'all gonna be called offline. I said, stay your ass home. Because I already knew when you have all these other people who were choosing to stay asleep, and this conjunction forced them to remove their illusions and their idealisms, that was very painful. And I was trying to warn people, stay the fuck in the crib, or protect yourself a little bit extra. Be mindful of being in overly crowded places, because that's a lot of erratic energy that people don't have to always talk about, but it's energetically obviously felt and experienced. And if you're not aware about your own, you don't have a high level of emotional intelligence to be able to recognize, nope, these are your emotions, bitch. And I'm so emotionally stable that I can recognize that these are your emotions and that these are my emotions, and I can separate the two and still have compassion and be gentle with you, but also be willing to protect my space, whatever that means or cost, even if it's just me walking away or me telling you fuck off. We gotta be very honest, emotionally honest about you're not good for me, okay? And I'm talking about the people you like and you love the most. You got to be real about you ain't. Oh wait, let's do this real quick. It's my birthday. Happy birthday. Every season. It's your birthday. All right. Okay. I'm trying to check y'all comments for these damn, but the damn thing just keep leaving. So we're gonna do it this way. We're gonna just look at it from here. You're not gonna stop me. Fatima, your Virgo energy keeps us connected. Person, second house, Virgo. Yep. Fatima and Secret. I had this convo with both of you. Secret, Sunday, we definitely meet. Sunday we meet. I'm gonna make the time out. Soon be able to connect from all corners. The spirit has come online and it's spreading like wildfire. Yup. Pluto and Aquarius. It's already here. But Pluto and Aquarius will show everybody that doesn't already know, which means that other people who were before closed off, even though a lot of us knew that this age of Aquarium was kind of going to do its thing, even though it's not really, even though we're all going to die, everybody watching this will die before the age of Aquarium is ever anywhere near close to full effect. Anywhere near. You're all going to be dead. Some of you may reincarnate and catch it in later lifetimes, but in this physical human body, you will die before you hit the age of Aquarius. So I just want to show that out. But when Pluto goes to Aquarius, we're going to get a real good glimpse. I've been wanting to lose some weight, and it's falling off with the exercise. Yo, so when I did that exorcism a couple days ago, literally the night before my birthday, when I tell you this girl lost 7 pounds. She like woke up in the morning, and I'm like, what the fuck? Crazy. We can't hold, thank you Lighthouse Tarot for the birthday wish, we can't hold other people's shit no more. Right now, you're very aware of how to defend and fight, Aries, the social influences, okay, that are trying to descend you into being more agreeable, to play posh, nice. This is Libra full moon. You're recognizing who are the people that want to play posh and nice with you, but in reality, they have ulterior motives that just are not for the best of you. You have to watch these people right now. There is power in that sun-kissed energy. We should be eating only the fruits that fall from the source. Absolutely. That's why I live out of the country, yo. I need watermelon with the seeds in it, okay? And I want to pay $1 for the whole thing, okay? I got my smoothie guy across the street, no sugar. Every day I can get whatever. Mango, pineapple, oranges, all in a little smoothie. No nonsense, none of that extra shit. The fruit is sweet enough by itself. Yes, Jamie, heavy on the fasting. That's my struggle for real. The fire. Oh no, the fire is a part of your thing. True abundance is not money anyway. Nope. Money's out. Money comes. Money's gonna come regardless. And even with that said, anybody that wants to donate, feel free. I got links down below. Cash App, PayPal, Zelle, call it what you want. If you want to do some birthday donations, this is Libra's 7th house. I used to have such an issue with doing or saying anything like this, to the point where, like, I know at some countries, when I tell you, I was like, even when I had my rent at like $112 at one point, I was like trying to figure out how was I gonna make the next couple steps. Like when I was really deep into my actual journey, the voyage of it, because like now it's like I'm still walking the journey, but there were parts when money used to be like, how will I fucking survive this? How? I don't know how. And I remember one of the big things I had to do, and it was so, I felt so about it. I was like, oh my God. But one thing I had to do, I had to make a GoFundMe and just be real about it. I'm like, yo, look, I'm out here trying, and this is the irony, to fulfill this YouTube dream of mine, to learn where's my space in the world. Because working in the workplace, it was never it. I never worked for people. I never worked for a corporation or company. I had opportunities where I was like independently contracted for a lot of different things that I'm super blessed with, where I kind of got to get that work-life experience and how it can help me structure Aquarius, Saturn Aquarius for me, different levels of communication and X, Y, and Z. But this point had came, I remember having to do a GoFundMe at a point. And I was so ashamed to do it. Honestly, I really, really was. But in reality, it's like, when I look hindsight, it's like, I should not have been ashamed. Why? I was following my dreams. And at that point, that was about 3 years ago now. So about like 2 years into me doing the whole company thing, me owning my own company, doing. So what I had to really learn, it was with the part of this full moon in Libra, helping us understand Libra don't be paying for shit, okay? Libra is like 8th house to Taurus. Libra is literally gaining its resources of the things that it has from other people, from other people's wealth. There's so much money, somebody said it, and it has it. Money cannot be the focus. Money cannot be the measurement of abundance. That's not abundance. And it wasn't until I started really looking and asking for an abundance of love, for an abundance of healing, for an abundance of acceptance. Oh, shit. For an abundance of allowing my fears as a black man when I hear a fucking pop go off to realize that I'm no longer in danger. You heard a pop, I was like, oh, ready to get out of the way. Okay. 4th house Pisces, plus Mars there, so I feel you. What up, Cat? It's so cute how happy you are. I know, I got my fucking childhood innocence back. I started learning why it's such a superpower to be a baby in an adult body. It's fucking awesome. So excited for life. I gotta head back into work. Okay, that's Elijah. Chaos Sigil Magic. Lighthouse Tarot, if you're still here, can you give us an actual, can you type out a Chaos Sigil Magic? I'm familiar with some forms of chaos magic. I don't know what the sigil is specifically, but if you would like to enlighten us and actually share what is the practice. So like for the example, I said sex magic. Prior to insertion, set and honor your intention, then whisper that intention in the midstream. I meant to say mid-stroke. That was like my funny part. And the midstream of connection sounds a lot more classy and sophisticated. It sounds more Libran, right? Libran. Because I definitely meant mid-stroke. That was the Aries part of me. And Libra was like, no, you have to be tactful, midstream of connection. And then find to pray on it afterwards, after that manifestation, the birds. So definitely type your real magic spell, whatever it is. Candle magic, whatever it is. I keep mine lit until they go out on their own. Is this recommended? Absolutely, Jamie, for the candles. Especially these, okay? These are like one-time burn candles, all right? These are like one-time burner candles, for sure. Let these things, when you light one of these, I'm gonna tell you one of the candle magics that I don't know right now, all right? Excuse me. I'm gonna tell you one of these that I know right now. Because I have candles that I do blow out. I don't blow, but that I stop or put out. These are not those. I don't do that for these. I use these for specific and special intentions. Thank you for those thumbs up. I see y'all on there. Drop it again. For anybody that has not hit it yet. Returning ashes to the earth. This is wild. Our ability sounds so yeah. Yeah. Thank you, Lighthouse Tarot, for your participation. Oh, Jamie, try to always put them out because the glass can break from the heat. You may not be right there to smother with the top lights. Yeah. So that's what so I know people that let them burn all day. I think it all depends on the intention behind it. So if you're really trying to get rid of some powerful shit, you lit your candle with an intention about the lighting it, you definitely let it burn all the way. But you have to be careful what you're getting. So like if you go to like a WitchCraft store, there are certain glasses that are thick enough to let it burn all day, and it might take, it could literally take 48 hours depending on certain candles that are just gonna burn for a whole 2 days. But obviously one, you have to be very mindful about really knowing what candle glass that you brought that can actually hold and sustain that. Because Secret is right, that glass can crack, it can break, and that can be a fire, okay? So understand that. For these, I let these burn all the way. I'll show you real quick ones that I don't. Okay, so this one I've been burning for like a month, and I always put this one back out. But I'm also not burning these with any specific intention. But I know people that use these same glasses, and these are a little bit thicker glasses, so it could maintain it. Because I left this by accident just yesterday, matter of fact. So just yesterday, that candle was burning for like 8 hours. And it was in my bathroom, and I was just running out. I went to go see my mom, my sister. Like I said, they were visiting here in town, and I just forgot about it. So I would have naturally put it out, but I just dead forgot about it. So what's nice about those are, they can sustain it. That was about 8 hours that shit was burning. But if I was gonna burn that, let's say for a specific intention, like it's yellow, and I was saying something like, I'm burning this with the intention to have the Leo fiery energy or solar plexus Manipura hidden gems. Manipura means the city of hidden gems. Energy to reveal these hidden gems so that I can really be more ambitious and hone my willpower on a personal project or something, then I'm gonna let that bitch burn because I don't want to stop my manifestation. But yet at the same time, I had that candle for about a month, and I burn it every day, and I have like multiple ones just like that, but different colors, every day. But I always put them back out. So understand the part of this, like Virgo, the moon that just passed. This is the mastering of your abilities, of your powers. From Aries to Virgo, you're practicing all of that. So you're starting to understand which candles I'm going to burn, which ones not. You're learning your new abilities, you're honing them, you're practicing them, you're mastering them. And understand that practice is practice, which means it's not perfect, which means that it's incremental and gradual in the progression of that practice. But remember this, how you practice is how you play. If you practice half-assed, you're going to play half-assed. Don't ever forget what you saw over there on that damn green stool, okay? That shit was evil. If you practice in half-assed, when it's time to play, you're going to get your ass smacked. Because I'm not going to lie, that motherfucker was very powerful. It is what it is. And I was calling out loud. I said, look, understand, when the Aries new moon and the Aries sun had came, y'all got a brand new identity. Which means you got brand new fucking levels of demons. Evil. Fucking shit. Okay? You know, and understand as well as a part of this that, like, you have support. I know y'all throwing me prayers when I had put that up, and I thank you for that. My mom had came, she visited, and my mom was she's a praying woman. She came through, she's praying over the house, she's praying over my body. No weapon against you shall prosper. And I'm like, thank you. Thank you. Don't reject the help. Don't reject the connections. So many times, because I didn't really get on board with the religion specifically, I was rejecting the help. I was rejecting the prayers, okay? Diminishing its potency. But part of what's happening already now is you don't have to reject anything from anyone, okay? It's about being able to get on board with yourself, Aries season, so that you can better show up authentically as yourself, even in these social circles that might some of it be superficial, but that does not make it bad. It does not make it against you, and it does not make it not helpful, because it is. So this is some of my lessons I had to get around where, full circle, she's been able to understand more of the forms of spirituality, my mother, the forms of spirituality that I practice, and how I talk to angels, okay? Same shit from the Bible, but it's different. Like for me, it's like I'm more gonna respect Uriel, Ariel, fucking Archangel Michael, rather than the specifics of Christianity, whatever form. But it's about me not rejecting it. Because as long as I was rejecting that, I was also rejecting part of me. So understand this, whatever part you're rejecting your parents, you're rejecting that part within yourself. So this is my Sagittarius and Lilith in the second house. My values are religion and spirituality. For this particular instance, because there's many more things, that repression was stopping some of my life magic, which is Sagittarius. I want to teach you real quick this this candle ritual. But I need some water. Bien. Llámame. Ah, okay, bien. All right. Un momento. Hola. Ah. One second, y'all. Hola. No está posible. Oi. All right. So here, I'm gonna teach you this last candle magic that I learned recently, and then my day gonna start because I gotta. Actually, I want to send out things. I wanna actually get my email list rolling. I got a couple things to do with the retreat. A couple things to do with my clients in the background. Some of y'all are in here, so thank y'all for your patience. There's time when my family is here. I've been taking a full time. I'm with the fam. So thank y'all for the patience, the understanding through all of that process. And the last one, here's this candle magic technique that I really recently just learned that I want to share with you as the final thing before I go. And also to say, don't forget that the event is tomorrow. I've seen a couple people already registered. Even while we were on the live, I got some notifications. Oops, that's the wrong spot. I'm gonna drop it one more time here because the last one I give you before this candle technique. We actually have our singer here who tomorrow's gonna share some of that magic. So I'm dropping this here, boom, in voyeur mode. Just wanted to wish you more great success. Thank you. Oh, Jamie, try to. Okay, so here's this last one. You take a new candle, understand the color behind it, all right? Purple, crown chakra. White could be protection. Red could be root chakra. Also could be that depending on what practices and modalities. It could red could also be that that flaming sword of Archangel Michael. You have green, going back to the heart chakra, or harmony and peace, if these are the things that you're looking to manifest and you're looking to wish into. Yellow being, I just gave a little bit of example prior, between the willpower, the Mani Pure. If you're looking to kind of reveal those hidden gems, Mani Pure, translation from Sanskrit, that Mani Pure, the city of hidden gems, looking to reveal what those hidden gems in your life looks like, rock with the yellow. Blue for that expression, okay, but understand that once you get to blue, indigo, purple, okay, those top three chakras, understand that you also need to have within yourself those root chakras, the sacral chakra for the orange, sexual energy, relationship energy. You got to have those ground chakras stable first, and then address that centerpiece between your heart chakra, the green, whatever that looks like. Forgiveness is usually one of the big ones. And usually you forgiving yourself for whatever you didn't know when you didn't know it. So I wanted to say that one message real quick for you all now. Forgive yourself for whatever you didn't know when you didn't know. Super dope. I just got a payday notification on my phone. Look at that. Not even thinking about it. It's like payday. Yay. I love it. So that's that. You take this candle. Obviously, you take the plastic off. You drop it in your little candle holder. Take some olive oil. And now, mind you, I literally just learned this technique. And this is where, on that Virgo moon that just passed, where we're socially beginning to master through practice and other people helping us with practices. This is the best part. You don't need to remember, and I quote unquote this, every single thing about your past lives. There are reasons why you don't remember everything about your past life. There are reasons. Just think about it like this for a second. If everything from your past life just flooded on you at once, you would probably crack mentally and otherwise. But mostly in this instance, mentally, okay? Like it'd be a spiritual flood that is just not necessary. Okay, you might have literally murdered or raped people in your past life. That this life has nothing to do with that. You've already potentially paid for your sins. Dished back out your karma was likely already dealt with in your past life. So it's like sometimes you're not supposed to, and nor do you need to remember each and everything from past lives. Whatever, back to the candle. From here, there's olive oil. You get olive oil, and while you're going ahead and massaging this candle with the olive oil, it's the same time you are considering what are these intentions. So if I have this white one for protection specifically, it's like, okay, like, protect me from these, harmful energies that are looking to attach onto me energetically. and you know, break my spirit, whatever. Great. From there, you're using the olive oil specifically because it can drip. It drips. Versus like coconut oil, if it was cold, it would just stay in that spot. You want it to drip because you're thinking of it as it's melting away, it's purifying, it's dissolving as the candle goes down. And even before that, it's already dripping and dropping off. As I seen a leaf just drop out my window. So now, you go ahead and take a moment to light that. You do not turn this candle back off. Once you light it, you let it burn all the way to the bottom. Generally, there will be a message, whether that message is, I think I took a picture of this the other day, whether that message is, here are some energies holding on, attaching to you, you'll kind of see that, whether that message is whatever. I mean, there's so many random things. You might even get nothing, and it's like, you thought something was attached to you, but you were just paranoid and nothing is there. But before it even gets to that point, burns all the way down, go ahead and take your hands over it one more time. Feel free to close your eyes or not, up to you, and just pray on it at this point. Pray on that intention, pray on that manifestation, and just back it up with some extra energetic support, okay? Reiki, in its own different way, call it what you want. And then you let it go. And you leave it alone. And understand that whatever the leftover, the aftermath of that candle, y'all saw the green-black one, understand that the aftermath of it will likely give you a message. This is it for me today on this particular live. Thank you all for the happy birthdays. That was super dope. I didn't talk anything about the Libra full moon, but that's okay because tomorrow I will more specifically. So you have that link down below. I thank y'all for your thumbs up. Let me check in with the Indigenous Child Story Time. Somebody, I remember you, Indigenous Children Story Time, somebody really liked you. I don't know what they said or what it was about, but somebody was talking to me. Happy Solar Return, young man. Hey. Fire gang. Oh, I missed a couple of your comments. This shit doesn't pull up on my iPad all the way. Okay, Megan. Okay, I see you. I would love the opportunity to work and monetize online for my healing work. Okay, Megan. Great. I'm glad I saw you before I got off. Send me an email, and then from there, I'll send you my number. If you have WhatsApp, this is going to be the easiest way that I can actually talk to you. This is me looking at your stuff here. This will be the easiest way I can talk to you. And then we'll set up a time, a date. And like other people who have already gone live with me here, we can go ahead. I'll send you the link so that you can come live with me and share your healing work. Okay? I don't know what that is for you specifically, but I know that the community would appreciate it. You've been rocking with us. I've been seeing your name a lot, more. So know that that's that, and we'll see you there. Happy birthday, my earring friend. Bang. Earth Angel. Thank you, Secret. April 3rd. So wish, do me a favor. It's 12 days prior. If y'all can wish the Earth Angel on here a happy birthday as well, that's super dope. I already watched it if this is posted. This Sag Sun. Bang. My state. What up, Michi? We can all subscribe and we have 1,000 solid people. We can get and keep each other monetized. Absolutely. That's the simple truth. This is the wisdom. Okay, this is the progressive nature of Aquarius. The piece that I said this one time is like, look, you can ask $1 million now, or a million friends or 1,000 friends to give you $5, and it's like things start going. Thank you for that. Happy birthday, Fatima, for the Indigenous Earth. GG. Megan, shoot me the email. I hope you heard me on here. Shoot me the email. I want to see you all tomorrow for sure. I'm just checking your comments in case I missed anything specific before I head out. I think I saw someone talk about one of their rituals. I'm lining up similar in Califan territory, misidentified as California. Right. I would like to know about this Califan territory you talk about, because I've known it at first as like, yo, they stole this shit from Mexico. That's what I knew California as. Like, California was Mexico. That's what I knew it as prior. But I would like to know about the Califan territory. That'd be dope. Safe travels. I appreciate you. Is it possible that we're coming from the age of Aquarian or age of Capricorn? I don't know how to answer that right now, live, with any accuracy. But if you would like to share what makes you think we're coming from the age of Capricorn, I'm open to hear, and I'll be able to more easily digest where you're going with that. Now we grow watermelons, bang. I'll be listening to my body and fasting when it feels right. Absolutely. That's a part of expressing your authenticity, whether it's lasting or circumstantial, not ashamed at all. Boom. A sigil is a symbol, yeah, that you use to set intentions and ancestral connections and protection. And it's created with your name using letters and symbols, and then written in dragon's blood and burnt. Fucking love it. I have heard something close to this from that sigil wave. So thank you for saying that. What up, my dude? Happy birthday from Hong Kong. Love it. Love it. Love it. Love it. I love when I see. Did I message you back, my dude? I don't know if I did. I remember I saw your message. I remember I didn't right away, but I hope I messaged you back. I'll check it. But thank you. My man throwing the Hong Kong love out there. Yeah. Hong Kong is super dope, by the way. It's definitely a place that I want to live. Like, I want to take some time. I want to live in Hong Kong. I'm not going to do it till I go back to the side of the world, aka called Asia, because it's just far. It's just far. But I would like to do that. Hong Kong was super dope. So thank you, Sherman, for sending that love. I wish you all the best. I have Indigenous Children's Storytime YouTube channel. To Lisa Hartley. Posters. Would you be willing to spread some out when the places you are going? If you want to send me some posters, I've had people give me their books. Like, I've literally had people give me their books, and I had a tour going on, and I was on that one tour, like 5 different countries, and I put their book that they signed with a little simple message in each one of the countries. So if you want to email me, you want to reach out and get connected in a way where, this is Talisa. I remember you, Talisa. I didn't recognize you by your avatar, but I know you by your name. I remember you, Talisa. So hey, thank you. What's up? It's been a little while. Yeah. So if you want to send me your posters, somehow, some way, if you can get them somehow in my hand, I will absolutely spread that message. Especially if it's something I personally agree with. I'm just guessing if you're here that I do. You're going. Yeah, I would definitely love to spread that. No message back, but still missing you and sending you love. I'm so sorry. Yo, I said that shit at the beginning of the message. I'm like, yo, there are so many messages sometimes in my box. It's almost like if you're not like the top tier thing in the moment, it was like, I'm going to have to get back to it. But what I had said was, for sure, if I don't respond, it's not because I don't want to. Sometimes these messages are just too many sometimes. So, but that said, I'm gonna check you out. I remember that. Fatima, I know you said you're gonna reach out as well. And for those of you listening, like, if I don't respond, don't be afraid to just send something back. I mean, obviously, if you're being annoying, then I'm gonna call you on that shit. But I think we all have our own personal intuition on what's over the top and what's not. So use that, okay? But Sherman, I'm gonna hit you back. Other than that, here's my last message. Megan, send me an email. Talisa, send me an email. Megan, for you to come live. Talisa, and so somehow we can get the posters. It might be easier for you to send that to Houston, and I'm able to pick that up in Houston, wherever you actually are. It might be a lot cheaper, because when it comes to customs and sending things internationally, it gets way more lost, it gets way more confusing, and it's harder to type in the address when you don't understand the country, because they have different provinces and shit like that. So I'm likely going to try to give you a P.O. box in Houston, which will be easier for me to pick it up, and I can start spreading it from Houston, in Connecticut, in New York, and then back down in Mexico, which I'll be coming back to. Those are the next couple of things that I know is on my roster for what travel looks like. So those will be places I can spread that. And that's it. I think I got everybody. I thank you all for joining. I appreciate y'all for being here. I appreciate y'all for sharing whatever your own personal magician spells look like, your own magic spells, your own elemental work that you've been doing and practicing. I thank y'all for just staying real true and honest on your journey, for realizing that, you know, you don't need to work, okay? You don't need to trade time for money anymore, especially if you know you got a mission. All right, honor that mission. I promise you, life, spirit, call it what you want, will reward you. All right, your karma will come back in the most positive ways. Saturn notices all that shit, and it will pay you big time. And let this message be part of the proof that before I left and went to go live in Asia, part of that dream, before I even got to Asia, when I was living in Cali, part of that dream was to monetize YouTube, and it literally just happened on my birthday. What a fucking gift. That is amazing. That is super awesome. I hope that this is that moment of inspiration for y'all to realize that, like, you can do it too. Whatever it is. You want to be a singer and go ahead and sing all over the world? I've seen it done already. I've literally seen it done. I've met 14-year-old millionaires who are just artists, just fucking doing art. And it's sickening. It's like, how? Like, how? Living in Bali, Indonesia. Like, it's just insane. Like, you're 14? Like, what the fuck? I didn't even have a cell phone at 14. Literally, didn't even have a cell phone at 14. So, I've seen it done. And it's time for us to start extending our networks. Get out of the country, wherever you are. Take some adventures. Learn that there are other people doing what you want to do, and sometimes you just got to go meet them to understand different parts of yourself. But if you're staying stuck in your old environment and you're around all the same energies that really don't want to see you be that crab that gets out of the barrel, so they keep pulling you down into the barrel like real life crabs do, understand that that bitterness will build in you, that resentment will build in you. That lack of forgiveness for what you've allowed will build within you, and it's completely not necessary anymore. I mean, you see through all that bullshit now, you see through all those illusions, and it's time to start honoring. And that's one of the big things I had to do for myself on this journey, was to honor my instinct, to honor my intuition. When I start recognizing I don't fucking like you, to stop pretending that anything different was the truth. I don't like you. It could just be that simple. And a lot of times it is. Or I fucking love you. Okay, I want you closer and in my life more. I'd rather you than the motherfucker who I don't want, that I keep somehow putting in because of whatever fucking false reasons. All that stuff is done. Go ahead, use this Aries energy to be your individualistic self. Stop giving a fuck what other people say. Stop thinking that you have to be polite or even agreeable, and understand that that is a form of manipulation. And when you think about it like that, it's like you don't really want to be a manipulative person. So be honest. And stop socially manipulating people. And if you do it because you can see something that they're not able to see yet, where they may hate you up front, but on the back end, they're going to be very appreciative that you did manipulate them in the way that you did. You know, because understand that manipulation is not as simple as, oh, you manipulated me, like that was wrong. If you think about it, like, what am I doing on here as somebody talking to you live? This is social manipulation. I'm literally manipulating your path to believe that the lifestyle you crave is actually possible. I'm manipulating the story and telling you the story, whatever it is, on each day, in a way where you socially are understanding and adapting to the story that I'm giving. And it is a form of manipulation. But it's not as simple as, oh, it's bad. It's like you say something like, oh my God, I'm so fucking stupid. Maybe you are stupid. Maybe you really just are fucking dumb as rocks. But instead, I decided to look at it and go, are you really stupid? Or you just decided not to ask questions so that you can actually inform yourself to make informed decisions, which align more with your personal spiritual character, your character in the spiritual role that you're playing called life, the spiritual game called life. That's a form of manipulation. You might go, oh, I like the way that's worded. I'm giving one last example, and then I'm getting the fuck off. I was excited. Today I'm like super duper excited. Like I said, life is awesome. And because of that, my cup is overflowing. And because of that, I can give. Here's another example. There was this older woman. There's this older woman that I used to date. I don't even know, like 15 years. And so I think my mom on Facebook put like, oh, happy 31st birthday to my son. And this woman sees this message. She's like, oh my God, I was 15 years old when you were born. And she was going through this phase where like, she's older at this point, right? And it's like at whatever stage of her life, maybe she compared her beauty to what her skin may look like. And I just said it so simple. It's like, understand this. I'm fucking sexy. I'm a sexy piece of chocolate. And somehow, some way, you and I connected. So even though you're not the one to be going around being like, yeah, look at me, look what I conquered, this, and that kind of thing, understand that as you go through this moment, as you're aging from a physical standpoint, understand it to not be too cheesy about, oh, from the spiritual standpoint, but understand it from another standpoint of like, somehow, some way, I know what I am, and you know what I am, and somehow, some way, you connect with me. So are you really out of date? I say it like this with quotation mark. Are you really out of date? Are you really out of order? No, it's the fucking exact opposite. It's like you like what you like, you went for it, and you got it. Congratulations. That's social manipulation. Socially, like, I'm telling the truth, but I manipulated what was the truth that she was deciding to believe prior. So my point behind this, understand this is part of Libra's energy. And this Libra full moon, check with Libra sits in your chart, and you're going to start to understand how you can, one, disrespect people while making them think that you complimented them. And you can compliment people while really fucking disrespecting the shit out of them. But in a way that's tactful. In a way that, one, they won't really even know any of that shit until way too late. But down the line, they're going to be like, wow, they're going to get a boost. They're going to feel like, wow, like, whoa, what the hell is this that just landed on me? Oh, a caterpillar just landed on my ankle. What does that mean? I have no idea. Does anybody know what caterpillars mean? Eileen, do you know what a caterpillar is?
What do you mean?
Yeah. A caterpillar just landed on my ankle.
Well, I'm thinking it could be about metamorphosis because it's gonna become a butterfly.
Yeah. Hey, do you want to just say hello? Because a lot of people will be on the live, at the event tomorrow. You want to say hello?
Okay.
All right.
Hi everybody, how are you? I hope you're doing great. Hearing all of the stuff that's been happening here.
Yep. So she's gonna be the one singing tomorrow. Her voice is. I told her she has a black woman's soul on some real shit. We hear her sing, you're like, it's not coming out of you. But it is. So full circle. I'll see y'all soon. I'm going through my metamorphosis. Hey, and this was a pleasure. No message back, but I still missing you. Big love. Ciao. Oh wait, here's the last second. It's my birthday. Yay! It's my birthday. Yay! Ciao.